listen to the fact of some of the developments of the news coming out from Ibadan, from what we are hearing. Tí Bàbá Akintoye ò mọ̀ kankan nípa ẹ̀. Torí pé tí Bàbá Akintoye bá fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan kan, wọ́n máa announce it through the media tó jẹ́ the Yoruba world media. But as I speak to us right now, just to keep us up to date quickly, based on the news that is coming out from Inti àwọn tó fẹ́ da ìrìn àjò Yoruba nation tó fẹ́ dàrú. Yoruba nation tagbedani is not something that we are scared of, but we are not doing anything that is got to do pẹ̀lú àwọn tí wọ́n fẹ́ ba ìrìn àjò yẹn jẹ́. So let me give us some of the news as I'm just getting it coming into my desk. Ẹ jẹ́ má bínú mò ń bọ̀. Hello. All right then. Send it to me. Send it. Okay, my check it this thing. All right, sir. All right. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí agbẹnusọ fún Olóyè Igboho tí mo ṣe láǹfààní àti bá sọ̀rọ̀ nísìn, just as we do all the time. Àwọn náà ni wọ́n pè mí tán nísìn tí wọ́n fún mi ní development. À ń gbọ́ pé wọ́n ní àwọn kan lọ sí Ìbàdàn láti fẹ́ lọ take over nǹkan kan ní Ìbàdàn. And a dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ pé àwọn tó fẹ́ da ìrìn àjò irú láti fi ṣe jàǹbá fúnran Yorùbá, torí pé jàǹbá tó ti ń ṣe bọ̀ náà wọ́n fẹ́ dákun nínú ẹ̀. So So let me put it out firstly that the Yoruba people that are campaigning under the leadership under the leadership because let's play the anthem and then we'll go straight into the program. Just a very quick development that is coming out as a breaking news. Àti sọ fún yín pé táwa bá máa jáde, ní jáde without any announcement. We will come out, you know, so as I said earlier, there's some development of the news coming out that have reached my desk, and that is the reason why we are here to debunk that news. And the news is that some individuals, criminals, that wants to destroy Chief Sunday Igboho's name and wants to destroy Baba Akintoye's name, we will not give them the room for such. So, gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tí ẹ bá ń gbọ́ mi, I am speaking under the Baba Akintoye and likewise as Igboho spokesman. I've just spoken to Chief, and he has authorized that all the media come out. Yes, he has authorized that we should come out to announce what is happening currently in Ibadan. And I'll be telling you what is happening in just about a few minutes after the Yoruba anthem. So we play the anthem, and then we'll be telling you a little bit more about what is happening. Nítorí àwọn tó fẹ́ da Yoruba nation rú, they are already trying their best because they want to make sure that the Yoruba people that wants their freedom would eventually be put under the same bracket as terrorists, as people that wants to overthrow the government. We are not overthrowing the government. We are asking for our right. And under that right, nobody would destroy what we are working towards. So let's play the anthem, and then we will go straight into it in a little bit. Once again, about programming, and invite everyone to come and listen, because I know that the news that will filter now will probably say, and I think I should first see if I can get through to so let's play the anthem, and then we will kickstart in a minute. Let's see if I can get through to the leader of the Yoruba nation in just about a few minutes. I know but I'm trying to see if we can get hold of him. I'm talking about Professor Adebanji Akintoye. Many of us will be waking up this morning with some of the development that is happening presently in Ibadan regarding Dupa Onitiri, which I believe they're the one in charge of these nonsense to try to make sure that the Yoruba people, as we continue our quest under the leadership of Professor Banji Akintoye. I got a call from Ibadan, but already I was listening to Ijile that also was live. And as usual, Tobati Danoton, Omadale Oloye Igboho, because nobody knows them. Nobody knows these individuals. So Tobati Danoton, listen. Olóyè ni wọ́n máa dárúkọ ní gbogbo Nàìjíríà nísìn, torí pé tó bá ti ní àwọn tó ń ṣe Yorùbá nation, kò sẹ́ni kankan tó mọ àwọn tí wọ́n náà ń ṣe Yorùbá nation ju àwa tí a gbé dání, which we have stated clearly that tá bá máa jáde kò ń ṣe tá máa fi bò. We will come out, and we will come out in a way that many of you will know and you'll be aware. But what I'm hearing right now is that I want to work on our job. Turn on gba country pẹ̀lẹ́ mi mímọ́. Wọ́n fẹ́ lọ attack secretariat ní Ibadan lénìí. And there's been some few gunfires, and I believe they've been arrested. They've already been arrested because I've been receiving the news as well. So I'm going to take us up to date of what is happening in terms of some of the development. What took me lórí live video, I've seen, the areas have been completely blocked off. Kò sígbà kankan, at no point did Igboho authorize anybody. At no point did Dr. Chief Sunday Igboho authorize anybody to attack the secretariat. Neither as the YSDM or likewise the leader of the Yoruba self-determination known as Yoruba Campaign. That's Professor Adebanji Akintoye. So the news that I've got right now that says that some criminal element that went with Dukpo Onitiri, when the news will be reported, they're not going to mention Dukpo Onitiri because nobody knows her. And we have stated it clearly that what she's doing is to make sure that we can all be pointed to as the main actor creating the havoc that she's already doing right now. And what is she doing? She wants to make sure that the journey of the Yoruba nation is completely destroyed. And that is exactly the game plan. And one thing I can say to everyone listening, and we're already working, my team are working as quickly as possible. The world media will be coming out. The home-based media will be coming out. Every single one of us will be coming out, to debunk these particular news. And I've also been sent a video. So, some of them have been apprehended from the video I've got here. And this was just sent to me by CSI himself. You can see their faces. These are the criminals that wants to destroy Yoruba nation under Dukpo Onitiri. That's a video that has just been sent to me. The Prophet change of your flag. Because we flag Yoruba Sibe, but they've been apprehended. So you can see why we are saying that now to what down upon this thing. Nobody knows who they are, but they will be put together as Yoruba nation. Because there's only one Yoruba nation until Dukpo Onitiri came and destroyed the Yoruba nation. Yoruba nation. It might be no, because like I said, this is an ongoing development, and I'm also doing a lot from the background. So now, by the time the news start filtering out, the only thing they will ask for is àwọn wo nílé wọn náà ọmọ Dr. Sunday Igboho àti Baba Akintoye, but not knowing that we have nothing to do with it. And we have nothing to do with it. These are part of the reason why we are saying that you cannot have two directors and two drivers. There must be a leader, and the leader will give the instructions. But since some of the Yoruba campaigner, Pelu Ijile, the criminal in Turkey, decided that they want to do their own, they don't want to be under the leadership of Professor Adebanji Akintoye anymore. That literally means that I won't create a problem that many of us now would have to be coming out to say to the international community and those at home, especially the media, that we have no business with that. So the gun battle at Oyo Secretariat as Odua nation agitator attempt to take over National Assembly. That is how the headline came today. Wọ́n ní àwọn òmìnira 2022. Nobody has talked about òmìnira 2022. All they've talked about is the Yoruba nation agitator, the Yoruba nation campaigner. Àwọn ni wọ́n kó gbogbo ẹ̀ papọ̀ nísìn. And this is why we have said it clearly. Ìyẹn la ṣe ń sọ fún gbogbo èèyàn wa pé ẹ̀yin ọmọ tẹ́ wà nílé ẹ̀ ní àyè ẹ̀, because Dugbo Onitiri will commit this crime and nobody will see her. Nobody's going to talk about Dugbo Onitiri because nobody knows her. Literally nobody knows her. Kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ yàtọ̀ sí orí social media tí wọ́n ti ń gbọ́ orúkọ ẹ̀ ní just bit by bit. And this is why we are saying to our people that you cannot have two leaders. You can only have one leader. Hello, bàbá mi, Professor Adebanji Akintoye, tí mo fi Olódùmarè dárúkọ yín tí a ní pé yín sí kú, a ní pé yín sárùn. Mo wà lórí live. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ development tó ń lọ ní Ìbàdàn. Àwọn èèyàn ń gbọ́ bí ṣe ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ because mo ti jáde as a breaking news. Táwọn èèyàn ń gbọ́ yín, mo wà live by. In tí ẹ bá mọ̀ ní kẹ́ sọ fún wa, a dẹ̀ ń record ẹ̀. Torí pé eléyìí la máa gbé sí press. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ṣe máa address gbogbo wa dáadáa, but èmi láti pè yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí position mi sí yín ọmọ Yorùbá, position mi sí yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ yín, position tèmi sí olóyè Ìgbòho gẹ́gẹ́ bí agbẹnusọ tí mo dẹ̀ ti bá sọ̀rọ̀. Èní ni on the 13th ọjọ́ kẹrin oṣù kẹrin 2024 aago 12 ló lù ní bíbá. Bàbá wa Professor Adebanji Akintoye ló ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ láti ìlú Benin Republic. Bàbá, mo fà lé yín lọ́wọ́, ìntẹ́ bá fi bá wa sọ, mo mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti fún yín ní update, ẹ wà up to date, ẹ wá fún wa ní kan tẹ́ fi bá wa sọ kó tó di pa máa fi ń sílẹ̀.
Olóyè Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho ti pè mí láyé nísìnyí pé àwọn ọmọ Onítìrí wọ́n lọ kóra wọn lọ sí Secretariat Ìbàdàn, wọ́n ní wọ́n mú Adélé wá kó ìjọba Yorùbá land, gbogbo ìjọba Yorùbá land. Èmi rò pé kinní kan rọrùn pẹ̀lú ọmọbìnrin tá ń pè lónítìrí yẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá tẹ̀lé ní nǹkan tó rọrùn pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, àwọn tó wá ń tẹ̀lé ṣé àwọn náà nǹkan tó rọrùn pẹ̀lú àwọn ni. These are our own brothers and sisters. Ó yẹ ká lè assume pé ó ní kinní kan tó rọrùn pẹ̀lú wọn. However, nǹkan tí mo wá rò ní pé náà kò sí nǹkan tó rọrùn pẹ̀lú wọn. Àwọn kan wà tó ń kí wọn pé kán lọ ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí náà láti make sure pé wọ́n máa dá Yorùbá self-determination struggle rú. Mo dẹ̀ believe pé àwọn kan lára wa tó ń ṣọ̀rẹ́ àwọn Fúlàní táwọn Fúlàní ń kówó fún wípé kán lọ dá Yorùbá nation rẹ̀. Àwọn tó dá Yorùbá World Congress rú ní Dọ́sí by attracting some people to themselves and creating the impression wípé àwọn làwọn ní Yorùbá World Congress pé kì í ṣe àwa tá a dá sílẹ̀. Àwọn tí ó make a statement lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí nígbà tá a ní a fẹ́ ṣe Ọ̀rànmíyàn 10 fund tá ń sọ pé ó lè ní wọ́n fẹ́ kó jẹ ní ọ̀sán. Àwọn tí ò ṣáà fẹ́ kí Yorùbá káráyè ní Nàìjíríà ká máa ṣerú Fúlàní lọ láéláé. Àwọn tó ti ń ṣerú Fúlàní láti gba Abacha, láti gba Babangida àti Abacha. Ara wọn ní àwọn tí tó kó àwọn Onítìrí jọ tán wọ́n ń lò wọ́n báyìí. àwọn èèyàn wa mo fẹ́ sọ fún wọn ẹni tẹ́ ń tẹ̀ lónìí ẹ padà. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí ọmọbìnrin yẹn owó tó ń gbà rí gbà owó tó ń gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn Fúlàní àwọn táwọn ò lè rí láyé òun fúnra rẹ̀ máa di olówó fẹ́ di olówó bẹ́ẹ̀ Abíọ́lá ọkọ ẹ̀ ní ẹ padà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe fún Yorùbá ju pé ó fẹ́ da struggle Yorùbá rú ó fẹ́ make sure pé Yorùbá ò kúrò Nàìjíríà wọ́n fẹ́ make sure pé Yorùbá a máa ṣerú àwọn Fúlàní láéláé pé kò sí nǹkan tó káwọn Fúlàní ṣe against Yorùbá àwọn bá máa pa Yorùbá bá ká máa pa wọn school tó lọ sí school kan máa ṣe àní láyà láti sọ pé a máa kúrò Nàìjíríà nǹkan tó wà ńbẹ̀ nídìí ọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn kò sí nǹkan tó ń ṣe òrọ́nà ń pa o they are not struggling at all for Yorùbá they are struggling against the Yorùbá nation. Mo sọ fún gbogbo yín ẹ kúrò lẹ́yìn ẹ padà lájú yín Ọlọ́run á ti ràn yín lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run á là yín lójú o
just for the English purpose, in another 20 minutes, are you under the leader, as a leader of the Yoruba self-determination, Professor Adebanji Akintoye, are you aware of the invasion and the attack at the Secretariat in Ibadan today, the 13th April 2024? No, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ bá mi address any English because of my international audience.
Okay, I was informed a few minutes before Koiki called me, that some people who say they are followers of Onitiri have brought an Adebanji to come and take over the governments of Yoruba land. And they have arrived in Ibadan. I think this is a lunatic fringe, honestly.
All right.
We in this struggle don't act in that orgiastic manner.
All right.
We act in another manner.
Thank you so much.
We have our letters before the United Nations, before the government of Nigeria, before the governments of all the countries of the world. We are going to leave Nigeria. There is no question about that. But we will leave it in an orderly and peaceful manner. Not in the way that this Onitiri group is proposing.
Thank you so much for the date. Thank you. And that is the leader of the Yoruba self-determination that has spoken to us right here on this program at 12:09, April 13th, 2024, as we continue with the very just latest more update, and this program will come to an end. In case you are just hearing this news, there is some kind of an attack from what we're hearing. Gunshot. I've been told that there was few gunshot, but these criminals that wants to destroy the Yoruba nation struggle have now been apprehended, and I can confirm that the images of these individuals have already come to my desk, and I can tell you that these are some of those individuals apprehended by the Nigerian military today. So that is the some of the updates that is coming to my desk under this development. Like I said, there will be much more development that will be coming to our desk. And as many of you are aware that Yoruba nation struggle is not something we are hiding from anybody. We are not hiding it. It's a peaceful struggle that would have a direction. The direction, as we listen, which I'm going to, and I guess, more videos are being sent again to me. So look at them, they've been apprehended. All these individuals have been apprehended from the video being sent to me by CSI himself. CSI is keeping me up to date. So in case but the problem we always have is that when Eshegon Yawa Comfort, I've been following him as well, just as they did the same thing during the radio attack. But let me say this, that these criminals that wants to destroy the Yoruba nation struggle will not be able to do so, because we, the media, we are up to the task. We, the media, the Yoruba media, we are up to the task. We are up to the task to state it clearly that kò sí bẹ́ ṣe fẹ́ ba ìrìn àjò yìí jẹ́, kò sí. Hello, sir. All right, as you are live, as you are on, if you want to add more, I'm still on. Go ahead. We can hear you, sir.
Okay. Shall I go on now?
You are live. Go ahead. That is the leader of the Yoruba Self-Determination, Professor Adebanji Akintoye. Go ahead.
Adebanji Akintoye, the father of this self-determination struggle. I am not connected. I have no contact, and I do not know anything about Koikimedia and Igboho. I don't know what they're doing. I hear that they are engaged in some sort of insanity now in Ibadan, but that's entirely there and has nothing to do with me or with people like Chief Sunday Igboho and others who are working with me. We are the authentic Yoruba nation movement. We are not connected with anybody working for the Fulani to suppress the Yoruba people in Nigeria. That's what the Onitiri and the people behind them, whom we now know very clearly, who have been working for the Fulani since the Babangida time. We now know that. We know that the people behind Onitiri and the people financing her. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I don't have anything to say than that.
Thank you.
Because the mischief makers who will say, oh, we are fighting and distort what I have said. So it's important for me to say what I'm saying now. We are the people fighting for the Yoruba freedom from Nigeria, separation from Nigeria. And we are going to win that war in God's time, peacefully, in an orderly manner. And we will go on to build one of the most progressive countries on earth after that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. And that is the leader of the Yoruba Self-Determination that just spoke to us today, the 13th of April, 2024, debunking the attack or whatever has been happening in Ibadan in the last couple of hours from the news reaching our desk on Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to our desktops. So, Bishen Solo, these are some of those that have been apprehended. And this is the kind of program that we expect us to share. We are not doing a movie. This is a very serious situation. Anything to ma ba rin ajo yi je, àwa la ní right láti make sure we rectify it. This is the program that we should share, and I'll be communicating. We are drafting some few things as well. And just again, I'm going to use, the little power that has been given to me. And when I say the little power, the power that I have where I can speak to Igboho himself. And I'll take an advantage and let's just hear from him just for 30 seconds. Emma bínú lóye pé mo pè yín, mo ṣì wà lórí live. Ẹ ní láti fún mi ní anything ju pé ṣé ẹ mọ̀ nípa ìgbésẹ̀ tó lọ ní Ìbàdàn lénìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìròyìn tá à ń gbọ́ láti ìlú Ìbàdàn èní ní 13th of April 2024. Àṣẹ̀bá bàbá Akintoye sọ̀rọ̀ tán. Mo fẹ́ kí a gbọ́ látẹnu tiyín náà kí ọmọ Yorùbá lágbàáyé àti international community kó lè gbọ́ látẹnu yín. Ẹ bá gbóhùn sókè bàbá mi olóyè Igboho.
Ẹ ṣé gan, mo dúpẹ́, mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá káàkiri àgbáyé lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin lọ́mọdé lágbàá. Èmi orúkọ tèmi ní Sunday Adéyẹmọ tí gbogbo mọ̀ Sunday Igboho. Mi ò mọ̀ kankan pa ẹ̀. Mi ò mọ̀ kankan pa ẹ̀. Mi ò dẹ̀ mọ̀ àwọn tó ṣe gan. Mi ò mọ̀ kankan pa ẹ̀. So tèmi bá fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan, tá bá fẹ́ ṣe anything, either a fẹ́ ṣe rally ni o, a fẹ́ jáde fún struggle Yorùbá lẹ́sẹ̀ ni o. ẹ rí i pé àwa máa ń sọ síta màá ti sọ gbogbo yín náà ti sọ gbogbo àwọn mídíà wa máa sọ àwọn bàbá wa bá jẹ́ Akintoye sọ adéjọ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ gbogbo wa lájọ máa ń ṣe so ẹni tí tán wá ń ṣe tán lọ ń dá sí bóyá àtàkì gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ni o àtàkì báràkì sọ́jà ni o àtàkì báràkì ọlọ́pàá kankan pa ẹ̀.
ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá wa kò ní rí bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ thank you so much. Olóyè Igboho lẹ́tún gbọ́ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ yẹn lẹ́ni 13th April 2024 ní aago 12:00 àbọ̀ ó náà wọn ò mọ̀ kankan nípa ìgbésẹ̀ tí Dúpẹ́ Onítìrí lọ gbé. Mo bẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀yin oníròyìn tẹ́ ń bẹ nínú Nàìjíríà tẹ́ bá ti ń dárúkọ àwọn tó lọ attack ní ìlú Ìbàdàn ẹ máa fi Dúpẹ́ Onítìrí ìyẹn ìyàwó late MKO Abiola tí àwọn tó ń bá ṣiṣẹ́ tó ń bẹ ní Amẹ́ríkà ní Turkey àwọn ni wọ́n kọ́ àwọn ọmọ jáde bí wọ́n ti ṣe kó wọn jáde níjọ́sí ní atara fídíò tí a fi ń play yìí òun lẹ̀ ń gbọ́ ní bíbá ẹja gbọ́ méjèèjì. Fídíò kan nìyẹn ìkejì tún lélẹ́yìí. Àwọn olóṣìṣẹ́ yìí àwọn tó ń bá Dúpẹ́ Onítìrí ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn ni wọ́n fẹ́ kó ìrìn àjò yìí sí àkóbá àdá àwọn ni wọ́n fẹ́ sọ ìrìn àjò yìí di in tí a lò ọkàn sí tí a ní anything to ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Olóyè Igboho lẹ́gbọ́n wọ̀nyẹn ní orí ètò yìí live. Ètò yìí a máa mú wá sí ìmúṣẹ ó máa wá sísàlẹ̀ láìpẹ́ láì jìnà. Ẹ kúṣẹ́. Àwọn Onítìrí ti lọ sí Ìbàdàn wọ́n ti lọ dá wàhálà sílẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ ètò yìí ní wákàtí a ti ṣàwọn ọ́díò yẹn tó bá ti ń dọ́dọ̀ tiwọn náà bá wa pín síta ẹ bá wa pín síta. And I don't want people to come and say but gbogbo yín jọ ń ṣe Yorùbá nation ẹ jẹ́ ká come together please okay don't come and talk that nonsense. We are not doing the same thing. Their own agenda is different from our own. Their agenda has nothing to do with the movement. Their agenda is one thing that some of you know, that it is part of the game to destroy. Audio yẹn ó ti wà níta báyìí gbogbo audio tá ti record nísìn láàárọ̀ yìí ó ti di 4. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá ti ń gbé audio yẹn let's start pushing it out. Mo ń bọ̀. Again, fi voiceless sí fáwọn ọmọ tó ń bá wa ṣiṣẹ́. Tí audio yẹn tí mò ń fi ránṣẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti wọnú ilé ẹ send ẹ̀ káàkiri sí gbogbo àwọn WhatsApp group pátápátá lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, it is important that we state it clearly that Baba wa Olóyè Igboho has nothing to do with this. Literally has nothing to do with this. Àwọn tó ṣiṣẹ́ yìí àwọn ló mọ agenda tó fi lọ ṣe àwa ní kankan ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, and we will continue to state that clearly. So a máa gbọ́ gbogbo àwọn audio yẹn padà nísìn gbogbo audio tá play yẹn a máa tún gbọ́ so that kí ó lè yé wa ó ti débẹ̀ kó lè yé gbogbo wa. Mo bẹ̀ wá mo rọ̀ wá ẹ pín ètò yìí ló yẹ kó wà more because àtẹ̀mí àtẹ̀yìn ló máa fi dọ̀tí rí lára tábàtẹ̀ máa jà òun ṣe ìjà táwọn ilé ìfẹ́ jà no wọ́n ń jà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Mo kíyà tó bí mi lọ́mọ yàn ń jà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Mo sọ fún yín tá bá máa jà kí bàbá Akintoye máa declare ká ní enough weapon but eléyìí táwọn gbé dání wọ́n fẹ́ ba ìrìn àjò yẹn jẹ́ ká tó débi tá à ń lọ ni. Everybody knows that. Black Lion, Florence Ajakale and their senseless team are behind these. So gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ti ń rí audio yẹn, it is important that we share it and we make sure that it goes viral, especially àwọn ibi tí olóyè ti sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn team mi, they'll be working on all these media, all this audio as quickly as possible so that a lè jáde ní sequence. But I am trying to send as many platform. Gbogbo platform tẹ́ bá ti ń gbà, ẹ máa ṣe kí ni, ẹ̀yin náà ẹ máa tẹ̀síwájú. So let us start with this. Bá ṣe kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ látẹnu bàbá Akintoye, the leader of the Yoruba self-determination. Èmi OLAYOMI KOIKI, agbẹnusọ wọn. And like I said, this is not a long program, but let's listen to it again. Ẹ ń gbọ́ development tó ń lọ ní Ìbàdàn. Àwọn èèyàn ń gbọ́ yín bí ṣe ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ because mo ti jáde as a breaking news. Táwọn èèyàn ń gbọ́ yín mo wà live by. Ẹni tí ẹ bá mọ̀ ní kẹ́ sọ fún wa, a dẹ̀ ń rí pẹ̀lẹ́ torí pé eléyìí la máa gbé sí press. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ṣe máa address gbogbo wa dáadáa, but èmi láti pè yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí position mi sí yín gọ́mọ Yorùbá, position mi sí yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ yín, position tèmi sí olóyè Ìgbòho gẹ́gẹ́ bí agbẹnusọ tí mo dẹ̀ ti bá sọ̀rọ̀. Èní ni on the 13th ọjọ́ kẹrin oṣù kẹrin 2024 aago 12 ló lù ní bíbáyìí. Bàbá wa Professor Adebanji Akintoye ló ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ láti ìlú Benin Republic. Bàbá mo fà lé yín lọ́wọ́, ìǹtẹ́ bá fẹ́ bá wa sọ, mo mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti fún yín ní update. Ẹ wà up to date. Ẹ wá fún wa ní nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ bá wa sọ kó tó di pa máa fi sílẹ̀.
Olóyè Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho ti pè mí láyé nísìnyí pé àwọn ọmọ mítìrí wọn lọ kóra wọn lọ sí pẹkítẹrì àti Ìbàdàn, wọn ni wọn mú Adélé wájú kó ìjọba Yorùbá land, gbogbo ìjọba Yorùbá land. Èmi rò pé kinní kan rán pẹ̀lú ọmọbìnrin tá ń pè lónítìrí yẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá tẹ̀lé ní nǹkan tó rán pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, àwọn tó wá ń tẹ̀lé ṣé àwọn náà nǹkan tó rán pẹ̀lú àwọn ni. These are our own brothers and sisters. Ó yẹ ká lè assume pé ó ní kinní kan tó rán pẹ̀lú wọn. However, nǹkan tí mo wá rò ní wípé náà kò sí nǹkan tó rán pẹ̀lú wọn. Àwọn kan wà tó ń kì wọ́n pé kán lọ ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe iná láti make sure pé wọ́n máa dá Yorùbá self-determination struggle rú. Mo dẹ̀ believe pé àwọn kan lára wa tá ń ṣọ̀rẹ́ àwọn Fúlàní táwọn Fúlàní ń kówó fún wípé kán lọ dá Yorùbá nation rẹ̀. Àwọn tó dá Yorùbá World Congress rú ní Ìgbòho by attracting some people to themselves and creating the impression wípé àwọn làwọn ní Yorùbá World Congress pé kì í ṣe àwọn tá a dá sílẹ̀. Àwọn tí ó make a statement lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí nígbà tá a ní a fẹ́ ṣe Ọ̀rànmíyàn 10 fund tá ń sọ pé ó lè ní wọ́n fẹ́ kó jẹ ní ọ̀sán. Àwọn tí ò ṣáà fẹ́ kí Yorùbá káró dúkà láàyè ní Nàìjíríà ká máa ṣerú Fúlàní lọ láéláé. Àwọn tó ti ń ṣerú Fúlàní láti gba Abacha, láti gba Babangida àti Abacha. Ara wọn ní àwọn tí tó kó àwọn onítìrìjọ tán wọ́n ń lò wọ́n báyìí. Àwọn èèyàn wa mo fẹ́ sọ fún wọn, ẹni tẹ̀ lónítìrí ẹ padà. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí ọmọbìnrin yẹn owó tó ń gbà rí gbà, owó tó ń gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn Fúlàní àwọn táwọn ò lè rí láyé òun fúnra rẹ̀ máa di olówó, fẹ́ di olówó bẹ́ẹ̀ Abíọ́lá ọkọ ẹ̀ ní. Ẹ padà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. Kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe fún Yorùbá ju pé ó fẹ́ da struggle Yorùbá rú. Ó fẹ́ make sure pé Yorùbá ò kúrò Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n fẹ́ make sure pé Yorùbá a máa ṣerú àwọn Fúlàní láéláé. Kò sí nǹkan tó káwọn Fúlàní ṣe against Yorùbá. Àbá máa pa Yorùbá bá ká máa pa wọn school tó lọ sí school kan máa ṣe. A ní láyà láti sọ pé a máa kúrò Nàìjíríà. Nǹkan tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ nídìí ọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn. Kò sí nǹkan tó ń ṣe ìrọ́nà ń pa o. They are not struggling at all for Yoruba nation. They are struggling against the Yoruba nation. Mo sọ fún gbogbo yín, ẹ kúrò lẹ́yìn ẹ padà ẹ lajú yín. Ọlọ́run á ti ràn yín lọ́wọ́, Ọlọ́run á là yín lójú o.
Just for the English purpose, in another 20 minutes, are you under the leader, as a leader of the Yoruba Self-Determination, Professor Adebanji Akintoye, are you aware of the invasion and the attack at the Secretariat in Ibadan today, the 13th April 2024? No, let me address you in English because of my international audience.
Okay, I was informed a few minutes before Koiki called me, that some people who say they are followers of Oditiri have brought an Adele to come and take over the governments of Yoruba land, and that they have arrived in Ibadan. I think this is a lunatic fringe, honestly.
All right.
We in this trouble don't act in that orgiastic manner.
All right.
We act in another manner.
Thank you so much.
Have our letters before the United Nations, before the government of of Nigeria, before the governments of all the countries of the world. We are going to leave Nigeria. There is no question about that. But we will leave it in an orderly and peaceful manner, not in the way that this Oditiri group is proposing.
Thank you so much for the update. Thank you. And that is the leader of the Yoruba Self-Determination that have just spoken to us right here on this program at 12:09, April 13th, 2024, as we continue with the very just latest. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ nípa ìgbésẹ̀ tó lọ ní Ìbàdàn lénìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìròyìn tá à ń gbọ́ láti ìlú Ìbàdàn èní ní 13th of April 2024? Àṣẹ̀bá bàbá Akintoye sọ̀rọ̀ tán, mo fẹ́ kí a gbọ́ látẹnu tiyín náà kí ọmọ Yorùbá lágbàáyé àti international community kó lè gbọ́ látẹnu yín. Ẹ bá wa gbóhùn sókè, bàbá mi olóyè Igboho.
Ẹ ṣé gan, mo dúpẹ́, mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá káàkiri àgbáyé lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin lọ́mọdé lágbàá. Orúkọ tèmi Sunday Adéyẹmọ tí gbogbo ọmọ Sunday Igboho. Mi ò mọ kankan pa ẹ̀. Mi ò mọ kankan pa ẹ̀. Mi ò dẹ̀ mọ àwọn tó ṣe gan. Mi ò mọ kankan pa ẹ̀. So tèmi bá fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan, tá a bá fẹ́ ṣe anything, àìdá a fẹ́ ṣe rálì ni o, àfẹ́jáde fún ṣọ́ọ̀gù Yorùbá lẹ́sàn ni o. Ẹ rí i pé àwa máa ń sọ síta, màá ti sọ, gbogbo yín ò ti sọ, gbogbo àwọn mídíà wa máa sọ, àwọn bàbá wa bá jẹ́ Akintoye sọ, Adéjọ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ gbogbo wa lájọ máa ń ṣe. So anything tán bá ń ṣe tán lọ ń dá ṣe, bóyá wọn lọ àtáàkì gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ni o, àtáàkì báràkì sọ́jà ni o, àtáàkì báràkì ọlọ́pàá, mi ò mọ kankan pa ẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá wa, kò ní rí bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Thank you so much. Olóyè Igboho lẹ́tún gbọ́ lẹ́nu ẹ̀yẹn lénìí 13th April 2024 ní aago 12:00 àbọ̀. Ó lóun ò mọ̀ kankan nípa ìgbésẹ̀ tí Dúpọ̀ Onítìrí lọ gbé. Mo bẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀yin oníròyìn tẹ́ ń bẹ nínú Nàìjíríà, tẹ́ bá ti ń dárúkọ àwọn tó lọ attack ní ìlú Ìbàdàn, ẹ máa fi Dúpẹ́ Onítìrí, ìyẹn ìyàwó late MKO Abiola, tí àwọn tó ń bá ṣiṣẹ́ tó ń bẹ ní Amẹ́ríkà, ní Turkey, àwọn ni wọ́n kó àwọn ọmọ jáde bí wọ́n ti ṣe kó wọn jáde níjọ́sí ní atara fídíò tí a fi ń play yìí. Òun lẹ̀ ń gbọ́ ní bíbá, ẹ jẹ́ a gbọ́ méjèèjì. Fídíò kan nìyẹn, ìkejì tún lélẹ̀.
And I think let's listen to the last part that Baba Akintoye just called us. Àti gbé media right síta, ẹ̀yin náà iṣẹ́ tẹ́ máa ṣe ni pé tẹ́ bá ti ń rí ẹ bá push it out. There's little that we can do from here, which we are doing. So there's world media will be coming out. I'll be ending this whole program, but there's already enough information that we don't know anything about what has happened in Ibadan. Anything to Amashele, we would tell you. That has nothing to do with us. So I'm going to be reading the Koikimedia update from the development. But let's listen to this before we go into that.
Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ nípa ìgbésẹ̀?
Shall I go on now?
You are live, go ahead. That is the leader of the Yoruba Self-Determination, Professor Adebanji Akintoye. Go ahead.
Adebanji Akintoye, the father of this self-determination struggle. I am not connected, I have no contact, and I do not know anything about Onitiri and Igboho. I don't know what they are doing. I hear that they are engaged in some sort of insanity now in Ibadan, but that's entirely there and has nothing to do with me or with people like Chief Sunday Igboho and others who are working with me. We are the authentic Yoruba nation movement. We are not connected with anybody working for the Fulani to suppress the Yoruba people in Nigeria. That's what Chiri and the people behind them, whom we now know very clearly, who have been working for the Fulani since the Babangida time. We now know that. We know that behind Chiri and the financial are. Thank you. No more.
Thank you so much.
I don't have anything to say than that.
Thank you.
Because there are mischief makers who will say, oh, we are fighting and distort what I have said. So it's important for me to say what I'm saying now. We are the people fighting for the Yoruba freedom from Nigeria, separation from Nigeria. And we are going to win that war in God's time, peacefully, in an orderly manner. And we will go on to build one of the most progressive countries on earth after that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. And that is the leader of the Yoruba Self-Determination that also spoke to us today, the 13th of April, 2024, debunking the attack or whatever has been happening in Ibadan in the last couple of hours from the news reaching our desk on Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to our desktops. So now I'm going to read that report as I have it prepared from the Koikimedia team that have swift into action as soon as the news came to our desk, and I made a confirmation with Professor Adebanji Akintoye. I made a confirmation with Chief Sunday Igboho. Maybe I was not aware, and they were just going to do things without giving me information to share with the international public and international audience and all the Yoruba sons and daughters. I am now sitting here as the spokesperson for Chief Sunday Igboho, that he is not, and he doesn't even know those behind the attack. If you write any report, let me say this to those of you in Nigeria. If you write any report and it comes to my desk and you have linked Professor Adebanji Akintoye and you have also linked Dr. Chief Sunday Igboho, we will come legally against your media, not just outside in Nigeria. We would also make sure that we take you to international court for trying to destroy those two names. We will take it up with you. So listen to me carefully. If you write anything against Igboho and Professor Adebanji Akintoye, that they are the ones that have sent people to attack Secretariat in Ibadan, we will come after you, your organization. I can assure you that with our legal team, we will not just deal with you in Nigeria and Africa, we would also deal with you with the international court. Because those two are not criminals and they have not committed any crime. It will be a character of defamation. This time around, we are not joking with any one of you. The man called all this rubbish article. It does not matter how big your organization are. We will take you to International Criminal Court, not just in Nigeria. If you're going to mention I want to commit a crime, make sure you put Dupe Onitiri, the wife of the late Chief M.K. Wabiola, where he has people that are working for him, or for her rather. One of them is called Ijile. He has a YouTube channel, and he's also been speaking from what I've been told in the last few hours. They come down this platform to give us the latest from the Koikimedia team, and there will be much more engagement with our Koikimedia team. So please, Media Nigeria,
take note of this. Don't joke with what I've just said. We will come after you legally. And I mean it legally. Tiba ka article kokon to friends Oloye Igboho, I will pass that on to the legal team of the YSDM, and I will make sure that a follow-up, and we will come out as well and mention your name and the organization. Iwotoba call report, whether it is Punch, Sahara, any one of you, the Nation, TVC, Channels Television, I will make sure that the legal department of the YSDM send you a letter to prepare for a court case. Because since the two leaders of our movement have spoken, you have no audacity. You have no right, no moral right. No moral right. You have no moral right to put them as those that attack today. So let's quickly go into it from here. Let me read what I have here, and then I will close this platform for the day. Sorry for the background noise. It's just that, as usual. Where is the news now again? I thought I've posted it. Oh, well, we got the party boat, so holy cow! You're lost, Josh. Whoa, Mia, get back on! Oh, the shark's getting released. Mia is dead meat. I think we should just leave her behind. I just want to read that, and then we end the program for the day. And make sure you keep an eye on any development from all other media that will be speaking about this as well. All right, just don't know what is going on. Thought I posted the code posting it. Let's go. This party boat's so awesome. I know, except when it gets eaten by the shark. That'll be bad. But it's probably like indestructible because of how much. If you're just waking up, especially in Taiwan, the other side of the globe, because of the time difference, Duponitiri is trying our best to bring this movement into a problem. And we will not sit back here and allow such to happen. We will not. We will be out for her. And like I always say, especially in the money, Mama Darukwe Tabatin program. Shetiri Arantashi Lati Madarukwe once in a while, even though she's not and she can never be a leader. She's just trying to destroy the movement. I know that. Because she's a ghost. I don't know why I'm not seeing the article. Their Facebook indeed, Leon. Why am I being asked to sign in again? What's going on with the Facebook now? All right, let me just go. Okay, sorry, any mistake. All right, should be there. A very good afternoon, and like I said, this is a breaking news that is just breaking. As many of you are waking up, please share all the links. Voice is very, very important that you do so. Very, very important, extremely important. Tẹ́bá fi ràn àjò yìí lọ́wọ́, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́bá ti rí audio yẹn àti àwọn information tá à ń gbé jáde. It is important that you share it because let me go on my page on my channel itself. Because
I got a unicorn boat.
What? You're in a unicorn boat?
Yeah.
I want to come see it. Where is it? Mia, you drive. I'm going to try out this gun.
I'm ready to try 12.
Wait, hey! Shady, that was too
we're going to read that then.
Sorry, guys. Stop shooting in his direction.
It's loading.
Just don't shoot at me. Look, no, I'm shooting at you. You broke our boat. I'm standing on a piece of debris right now. Oh, yes,
Yeah,
that's
it.
Thank you. Oh, let's go. Good thing Shady's not around us anywhere.
The video is already as well. So we have the video already. So, all right, let me share this straight to the Twitter. Sorry, Twitter. Gbogbo media Nigeria ma pick message a lot of the one big. I'm going to share the link as well. Thank you. Ẹ má bínú pẹ̀lú background noise. Ọmọ yín ló ń wo program tẹ. More than the right it said. Today's Saturday. There is a lot of development coming out that we are giving you up-to-date information regarding those that want to attack and run away. But I can tell you that they've been apprehended. I tell you that I've seen the videos. The military have already apprehended them. As of that is not how it will be done. How it will be done, you will all find out when the appropriate time comes under our leaders. Greetings to many of you. Good morning, Yorubas. Good morning, many of you that have joined us. So, Linky, the video here. I'm not going to post the video on the Facebook, but I might post it on Twitter later after this program. So if you're one of those that wants to follow up, let me read this quickly. Ibadan, Nigeria police operatives are responding to a forceful hijacking of House of Assembly complex in Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria, by some suspect in military camouflage who claim to be Odua Nation agitators. Campaigners and medias of the Yoruba self-determination movement under the leadership of Professor Adebanji Akintoye are condemning and disowning the attack. The suspect, who claimed to be Odua Nation agitators, reportedly stormed the government secretariat in numbers to hijack the Oyo State House of Assembly. The suspect reportedly stormed the complex premises and hosted the Yoruba Nation flag, according to a viral video recorded at the scene. Several of the suspects have been arrested as more operatives of the police and Southwest Security Network, codenamed Amotekun, have been deployed to the scene. The Yoruba Nation Self-Determination Movement leader, Professor Adebanji Akintoye, has condemned the attack on the Oyo State Government Secretariat and disowned the attackers. Other broadcasters of the movement have started going live to associate the campaign body from the attackers, who claim to be Odua Nation agitators. Yoruba Nation Self-Determination Campaign, under the leadership of Professor Adebanji Akintoye, is never violent and will never engage in a forceful taking over government property or creating unrest, says Koikimedia reporter in condemnation in the live video. So that is the first one. Then let's read the second one. Please, nobody should be calling me right now, as many of you that tend to call when we are live is a kind of a distraction. Sometimes some of you don't know we are live. So as we continue to give you up to date of what is happening. Okay, it might be no canal team, don't wait. I think I can go live and see what I want to say. Yeah. Yeah.
Nico, you are not turning into Spider-Man.
All right. All right, they'll show. Okay. So what you joined the video together. All right, so with that is loading. All right, I think this one needs to be. All right, so this is another report. I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna end program because I have a very long day today. But because I do that now. When things like this happen, so this program comes to an end in just less than few minutes. Yoruba groups harps on self-determination. No, Konshele. If you're joining, please take note of everything we are saying here. We have no business with what has transpired in Ibadan, in case you are just waking up. Police battle, camouflage. Okay, news and delay. All right. The Interbattery reports were about spread it out. Very, very important that you help us to do so. Okay. All right. All right. We're not delay. Okay, I think that's how far we can go. If anything, I'll be coming back out later. But for now, that is the latest coming on the Koikimedia. And like I said, all the other medias would also be responding to this development. And as we leave you this afternoon, remember that Professor Akintoye remains the only leader of the Yoruba Self-Determination Group. So we play the Yoruba anthem and we end it from now. Bye for now. Thank you, everyone.